5, International Education. So this book, if you follow this series, each series is different. The first one is more mindset. The second is storytelling. The third one's kind of like a movie. The fourth one is kind of like a lecture. And this one is about stories, but they're about international stories. So I'll just go ahead and just read a little bit. Go through it. Educator 5. So we got the Four by Lloyd, Acumen, um, Worldwide Education, Casualty in Belize, Make It Happen in Africa, Living in Autumn in Brazil. You guys can read the rest. Okay, so each of these chapters is a different story. So I'll go ahead and read the Ford by Lloyd Ackman. I've been rocking with Afi Kingdom for 6 months. I've already seen results in networking, influencing, and writing from his teachings. I've been studying self-improvement since I was 2. So, goddamn, bro, 2? Y'all put it in the comments. I think that's cap. My father exposed me early to the game. I have seen so many greats come and go. Out of all of them, Afi is the king and the coach of coaches. His systems are easy to apply when you take the leap of faith. Your investments will have a larger return. Your mindset, charisma, and awareness will become powerful. 2 recommendations for you. First, learn to master your trauma. It's a process and a journey, but you have to continue to suffer from your past events that are corrupting your plan and future. Learn about them and grow from your pain so you may reign. Lastly, be willing to learn from others. This includes anyone from people you know and people you see on your phones. Per Afi, there is game everywhere. You cannot master anything in this world without being humble enough to learn. I know a lot of people need that lesson. Use these smartphones. Don't let them use you. Good. All right, so chapter 1, worldwide education, roadblocks. We won't call them problems, we'll call them roadblocks. And you can proceed on top and get over them. In this edition of the Educator 5, International Education, we'll talk about the wins and losses. I have no problem being transparent and telling you about mine. In my international series, I'll talk about the purposes of traveling efficiency, game on how to get women, and even tell your stories. Well, this is the Educator series. You'll learn from my losses, and I'm going to tell you about my losses abroad, traveling internationally. These are my top 5 international travel losses. I'm not telling this to discourage you. I will tell you the lessons that I learned. That way, you can learn from my life and you won't make the same mistakes. So, this is the first chapter that I'm going to you guys. Well, chapter 2, Casualty in Belize. You might have heard this story, and I'm going to just give you a taste of it, and you can check out the book or wait for the next giving that I'm giving you. So I made my reference to this story, but I don't think that I've told the story about that time I almost drowned in Belize. This is not about a body experience. Before I get into I'll tell you about some good. We'll stop. I'll let you guys read because that's what I want you to do. I want you guys to read yourself. I'm going to read to you, but I want you to also read to yourself. I'm going to read it to myself just to see how long it should take you guys. The teacher in me. So let me start right now. Just try some different stuff. Because you guys already pacified already. You wanted everybody to do everything for you. I'm going to read you a bedtime story, give you free books, all of that. That's what y'all want. Okay, you should be finished. I finished 5 seconds ago. I'm going to give you 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, next page. We following along now. Don't tell me you don't have my books and I'm letting you see it for free and reading it to you. Okay. I'll tell you a quick story. I remember one particular day in Belize, I was ziplining. I was on a tour with these 2 white women. I remember the white women We're talking about how they had got tossed up and gotten the train ran on them and switched on them from these two guys of Belize. That's the type of stuff y'all like, and it was good. It was crazy too. Keys and they had been having sex all night. They were both FaceTiming their husbands, covering the marks from last night, basically threatened to leave them against the night prior. Both of the husbands, maybe their friends as well, kept calling. They was blowing that shit up. They were just, that's what I'm saying. They were just laughing and high fiving, and I'm just sitting on the van like, man, these chicks ain't shit, bro. Crazy. Making these seem as if the men were needy and insecure the whole time they were out there getting down the whole night. So fast forward me drowning in belief. So it's just a part of it. So I'm gonna give you that little taste. Now it's your turn to read. It's your turn. I'm done. I'm gonna give you an extra 5 seconds. Y'all gotta learn to be independent. I've been doing this for years and years and years, and I feel like the problem is y'all want everything hand fed to you. It's like you don't know how to go to stuff without getting the link sent. Just type the shit up. Blah, blah, blah. You reading it? It was a hot day, and I thought I could jump in the pool and get a little wet and just relax a bit more. That's where you should be at. Okay, so this is the little sample. We'll go through chapter 3 later. Would make it happen in Africa. So this is going down in Africa. Shout out to my boy down in International Chris. Um, so yeah, this book out, and we'll go through the chapters: International Education, the Educator 5, and here is the back. I'll read you the blurb. In the last installment of the Educator series, we'll take our game and wisdom around the globe. With the rise of the passport bros movement and dating has become global. Instead of the girls and the fun, I will discuss the biggest trials and tribulations traveling the world for over the last 20 years. I'll give you my lessons and losses so that you can learn and won't make the same mistakes. Get your passport ready. Let me educate you. This is the National Education. All right, so you will learn about travel and just getting through the roadblocks and adversity. Um, but yeah, I know y'all want me to read page by page like y'all in kindergarten, but y'all not. So either you buy the book or you take it how I give it to you. All right. Peace, love, subscribe, share it, and go to Amazon and check out my new books. I'll make a separate video for those. But it's Clash of Kings and it's Earth Where Life Happens. They just came out, so if you want to support me, go get them. They're both under $20. Check them out. Peace.